Hey everybody, it's Chugger Conroy. Welcome back to more Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. Last time, we arrived here at the magical paradise of amazing upbeat music and crazy good beats. Or Oho Oasis if you want to talk in the native tongue and not sound like a tourist. We also got ourselves the new Firebrand and Thunderhand abilities, allowing us to open the way to this warp pipe out of here. I know it sucks to leave the awesome music, but we must. We must go back to Beaming Castletown and tell them that we felled Cackletta for some reason. I can't really think of a good reason to leave this music either, but the plot demands it. This time, we're going inside and we're going to be making some great skid marks on the inside of this warp pipe. You'll see. Check it out. Yeah, in this warp pipe, you need to use the two bros climbing together in order to get out. It's kind of a neat touch, but if you let go of any button, well, you can let go of that and just walk fine though, but if you let go of A or B, that happens. And you're able to just skid mark. You can even hold down one button and make it so that only one of the bros' shoes gets eaten through. That would wear out your shoes so quickly. I mean, wow, we know that Mario's solo's worn out from Luigi's Mansion, but still. Oho Ocean is where we are, the place that Oho Oasis was in that we were told about last time. That is probably the most awkward way of explaining where a place is and ever done. You can swim by doing solo jumps in the ocean floor. Tap the buttons quickly to float higher and higher in the water. When two people swim together, they can move much faster through the water. So kind of like how if a boat is in front of you and breaking up the current for you, the boat could theoretically move faster if it just doesn't crash into the one in front of it. Or I guess like in racing, because the air is being broken by the car in front of you, you can move faster. But let's not think about all that logic. Let's think of some Nintendo logic that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Light a fire underwater to burn away coral without the flames touching it. Makes sense to me. Well, right here, we have the Shadow. Luigi really is always the first one to get first strike. It never is any different. We have a new enemy, the Goom Diver. Anytime that we fight a regular enemy from here on out, I'm probably going to try using my hand techniques because there are a lot of enemies in this game. It is hard to remember elemental weaknesses. Typically plant enemies are weak to the fire and enemies that have metal on them are weak to thunder, but as you can see there, they have metal diving suits and they're underwater, yet they're still not weak to Luigi's Thunderhand. It's a lot of details to keep straight and remember, and oftentimes, I'll admit, I don't get them right. Now, let's go ahead and do fire again. As you see there, that enemy is able to change if it is floating in the air or if it is on the ground. If an enemy floats in the air, similar to what happens with hammer attacks, your hand command will miss. It's kind of strange they have two attacks that miss enemies if they're floating, but that is how it is. Just wanted to show that really quick. And, oh, I got a first strike on one of these guys. Awesome! All done here, and we have some spikes that are going to keep us from, well, they're going to make our fingers get very tired. Well, silver lining right here. We have a new enemy, bloopers. Sorry, Luigi, once again. They really do always go for them. These guys, not all that bad. Just hammer them right when they're over your head. Very simple enemies. I don't think they have any other attacks, but I'll try. They are floating, so I, once again, would not be able to use my hand technique. This guy's gonna go swim around us. He's going for Luigi. Really easy attack to deal with. Normally I complain about slow attacks being hard to deal with. All right, kept the bloopers alive for one more turn. Let's see if they have another move. Doesn't appear so. You gonna do anything? Nope. Okay. Well, guess we're just gonna use our bros attacks to finish these guys off. Just because they're flying doesn't mean that I can't get to the chopper and do this. There's that. And Luigi, sure, even though I don't need to do this. Oh, okay, I didn't hit A right before landing. That's why I didn't get to do the further attacks. Ah, well. Once again, I'll admit I'm not the best at doing some of those advanced commands. Those hammer attacks can be a little bit hard. They are very rewarding when you get them right. Now, when you're underwater, believe it or not, it's still, when you're on the ground, things work as they do on the surface. As you can see, I was able to high jump there, and I couldn't see that enemy coming. I just high jumped, so I was swimming higher, and the bubbles were off screen. Took care of that. I still say that was cheap. I could not have seen that attack coming because the bubbles were off screen. Now, can I go down? Okay. Not really seeing much of anything of value in this place. Now, there are beans underwater. I know, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me either, but there are. What is worth mentioning, though, is that I don't think there are any hidden blocks in all of Oho Ocean, which is unusual to say the least, but then again, it is appreciated, the fact that I don't have to really worry about all that much. Let's, you know, as we electrify this jellyfish to open this door, sure. I think I'm just gonna have Luigi in the lead for a while. I have mentioned in the past that you can't have Luigi in the lead in other Mario and Luigi games, and it is something that I do occasionally miss from time to time. I mean, he's gotta have his time in the sun to be a hero as well, right? Right. You know, after that battle, I've come to realize something. Coming off of Woohoo University, a place where they could not stop introducing new enemies every dang time we got into a battle. By the way, you can't break this dominant. Just wanted to say that really quick. In an area like that, coming off of that, they really do not have a lot of variety with the enemies in this place. I mean, the enemies in Woohoo University were awesome. So many... What? What happened there? Did these bloopers... Do they send you back to the start of a room or something? What? Okay, this incident lets me bring up something that I've been wanting to say for a little bit here that I've been kind of avoiding and dancing around. It's that I don't like Oho Ocean all that much. I'll go over my complaints while we do this. We just need to repeat this pattern here with our firebrand. It's that, first off, you have the swimming controls, which you have to tap A and B together so much, and it tires out your finger if you, are having to swim over like a long pit of spikes for a long period of time. There's the fact that the enemies are kind of cheap in how they encounter you. You could be swimming too high and just not see the bubbles of where they're gonna spawn, so they just land on your head. There's the fact there's only 2 unique enemies in the entire area, and that's coming off of the Woohoo University, where there's so many different enemies, so much variety, and they are just so fun to fight. I look forward to fighting anything in the University. And it just kind of has water area syndrome, I suppose. The music's alright, though. I don't mind that aspect of it, but yeah. Swim right through here. Luckily, I don't think this place is really all too terribly long, so I guess there's that silver lining, I suppose. And seriously, what happened with that blooper back there? I have not been able to repeat that. He got a first strike on Luigi there, and it didn't send us back to the start of the room, so really, what gives? Did I just get stung by some half blooper, half jellyfish or something? Luigi gets a level up, level 21. Legal to do anything at this point. Then again, I think Luigi's probably in his late 20s. You know, I've never really thought about it before, but how old are the Mario Brothers? I can't really put them down for being any age whatsoever. They just kind of look ageless to me. But that's not what's important here. We leveled up, and I could level up my BP because that roulette is looking pretty darn nice, but I've come to the conclusion that I think I have enough BP for a while. I can do more than 10 bros attacks on a full BP gauge of 40, and that's not even counting how much I'm getting from my equipment. I'm in the 50s right now from how much my equipment's giving me, so I think, honestly, it would be wise to invest a little bit in defensive stats now, because even though I guess I get hit a fair amount, my equipment gives me pretty good defensive boost to the point where I just don't feel like I need defense and HP all that much, and I do still stand by them being the least helpful stats in the game because every attack can be dodged. But I think you understand. I just feel like having not really ever boosted defensive stats much, I could stand to put it in my rotation of the stuff that I level up. Now, where am I supposed to go here? Is there just... Wait a minute. Yep, there was a place for me to go down here the entire time, and I just kept glossing past it. Wonderful. Well, there's another save album. I think I'm going to ignore it. This is not the last time that we'll be coming here, so don't worry about not getting many collectibles. Really, I wasn't counting on getting much of anything. Let's just climb out of this pipe. Back to back, because we're actually back to back and we just climbed up one just like it. It works in 2 ways. Oh, great, Cacletta. Will this guy do? Anyone will do now. Hurry, quickly. Believe me, the temptation to cliffhanger there was so real, and if YouTube still had a 10-minute time limit, I would have definitely gone for it. But I'm not that mean. After all, I'm thankful for there no longer being a time limit. If there were, Xenoblade would have been at least 400 parts. We have a weird jelly-looking guy over there and a surfing spot, but we can't do anything about this rock right now, so how about we just head out here, back onto the mainland. Look who is here to greet us! It is Prince Peasley! I have searched high and low for you two. I fear that you'd met a terrible fate. Haven't you? The pantomiming. We haven't seen this since Super Mario RPG, I don't think. It's been kind of something that's been missing for a while. Yes, it is true. The Beanstar split into 4 pieces. They have scattered. Sad, really. What? You say you'll help me search for the Beanstar pieces? Oh, he got out his foam finger to tell us off right here. He doesn't need us. But actually, I'd like you two to go to Bean Bean Airport. Hehe, you'll see. Princess Peach is blessing our fair land with her presence. Hey, she's gonna destroy the place, guys. I think you should know that. A dignitary of Princess Peach's stature visiting our kingdom is a very serious affair. And that is why I would like you two in attendance to greet her royal loveliness. As such, you must head for Bean Bean Airport immediately. Well, by the by, Bean Bean Airport is south of Bean Bean Castle. I must head there myself immediately, so I'll see you there. I love saying it like that. There he goes. He, again, wasn't able to put more gel in his hair, so it's not going to do that. Well, then again, gel wouldn't really do that. It'd be more like mousse. But that's beside the point. So, I want to pull up the map. The place where we want to go is to the far south, like he was saying. We've never been down quite that far. We saw a sign for Bean Bean International Airport, but we'd never went before. Now, here on the beach, I think that's its name. It doesn't seem to have an official name because it's not a main location. We have a new enemy, but bombs. How about we try using our fire hand and be destructive little boys? Yes, they are critical. Would I try doing thunder because they should be made of metal as well? Well, I don't think that works out all that. Oh, well, I still killed it anyway. These guys are kind of jerks. They will, yeah, they fake you out, and if they hit you, they can very easily confuse you, and you are unable to counterattack from there on out, making yourself wide open to get hit by more explosions from other bombs. You want to take them out as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, we don't really have attacks that are good at taking out groups of enemies for the time being. I mean, we have that one advanced bros attack, but still. Defense, speed. I've had some people telling me that I should be putting a few more points into speed. Don't really think I need to on Mario. I think I'll mainly do that on Luigi. We'll go for defense this time around because I did ask for your guys' opinions on stats, and for the most part I heard back that I should be going for defensive stats a little bit, but more so I should make sure that I have at least decent speed by the end of the game. Just something that you guys have been saying, and I really do appreciate the feedback, because I gotta be honest, when playing Mario and Luigi, I don't think about stats a whole lot, because I oftentimes just don't really need to. I just up whatever makes sense in the situation. So, up here we have a warp pipe. We can use this to go near the Bean Bean Airport as quickly as possible, but I want to hang around the beach a little bit more because there should be some more collectibles for us to grab. I just wanted to get this right here and now and show that I knew that it was here, just in case you want to run off there as quickly as possible. I might be the completionist type, but, you know, the way of life is not for everyone. Wow, that guy was really struggling to get through that wall to get to us. Well, hit that. That'll bring up a very high platform. We'll see if we can make it over that way. I think I might have, yeah, I should have been a little closer to the edge when I did that. Okay, but bombs are really obnoxious because they can really hurt. Their damage can add up due to the fact that they stun you and just, oh, I can't even get past you right now. Yeah, you can knock me down, I think, but just the bombs. They are everywhere here. They can really hurt if they stun you early in a fight if you don't take them all out quickly. And just, they run so fast on the field. I never want to run from battles because you get penalized for that. You lose coins, unlike a certain other Mario RPG. Okay, I'm not going to harp on that topic. I don't want to be overly negative here. This seems to be all there was to the beach. Wow, you guys have really disappointing beaches. I think there's a bean hidden in one of these shells, I guess. If I remember correctly, it's a star. Yeah, wow, as soon as I say it, I find it. Awesome. Let's hit Luigi on that with a hammer, dunk him in, and grab that. Now let's go in that pipe. Here we are. I could go down to pipe number 4 to immediately get there, but I think I want to go to pipe number 3 first, stop off at Castletown. Now, even though you would expect me to say, hey, there's new equipment, really awesome items that you can buy right now, not the case. This is one of very few times where you can very easily set aside the time and go to Castletown, but there's not new stuff for you to buy. Reason why I'm coming here is we should have enough beans to brew some more coffee, so how about we try that? Let's get the beans that we have collected and make some things out of them. We have the whoa! I could make another Chuckle Blend twofold. Let's see what else I can do. I am one Who Bean short! Okay, that's kind of funny. Are there any hidden blocks that I can get right now? I don't think there are. I think I got all of them. Wait a minute. Okay, I stopped and thought about this for a minute, and I remembered something. Oh my god, I'm so glad that I remembered this when I did. It is that there were people in the comments telling me that I missed a hidden block in a room that well, it'll be easier to show you than to tell you. It is that we want to go back to this hedge maze over by the pipe house. And in the back room, we can jump right here. it makes an M. I did not ever know that. I never got that hidden block before, which is kind of funny that I never had to jump around in there even more. But yes, I only got 4 of the 5 Who beans that we were able to get there. Now let's go back and brew that coffee. It feels so good to do this. Finally! To get this brown, gross water out of the way. Honestly, I really don't like coffee. I've tried it so many times. I've put like mountains of sugar and mountains of cream in it, and I still think it doesn't taste very good. I've never gotten the hype about it. I mean, sure, you can enjoy it all you want, but I'm just personally never been my taste. I've personally no longer been my taste. Well, that too. I can't really watch my own videos for too long. It bugs me. This time I chose to make a slightly different way of making my entrance. What? Well, just showing up the same way over and over gets old after a while. Besides, don't video conferences feel futuristic and cool, or available on all mobile devices in this day and age? So you're not gonna try out our new drink this time, boss? Oh, don't worry. I've sent a representative to taste it in my stead. He should be arriving soon. A representative? Don't worry, he's a harmless, friendly little ghost. Doesn't look like a greenie if you ask me. I thought that was Egad's harmless, friendly ghost that he worked with. But apparently he's gotten the speedy spirits to work alongside him. Oh, mercy, it seems to be just heavenly. So he died. Well, thanks for that sampling. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time. Maybe it'll aid you. I'm sure you know what a golden triangle with force in its name is a reference to in a sea of other Nintendo reference items, but I feel I should mention that just like the other items that we've gone over from the Starbeans Cafe, originally, Link would have met you here in Starbeans Cafe and given you the item. You can see what his sprite looks like on screen. Really resembles his Minish Cap appearance, which I guess it's fitting. Both are GBA games. If we go into our equipment, though, we have the bonus ring on Luigi, which gives us double experience if we don't take damage. That is a good item, and it has been very beneficial to me in just how much he's been leveling up, but how about we try out the Great Force for a while? This doubles the damage that he gives and takes. It's a risky item, and, well, Well, maybe that'd be better on Mario, because that's a glass cannon thing. You can get other items that give you the rough battle effect. I think there are some badges that do it, but I think I'll give Luigi the Greed Wallet, just because that way I can have the effects of both items, and it makes sense to have it on Mario as he typically goes first in a battle, so we'll go for that. We've made all 4 of these coffees now, the regular blend, so if we go to the next menu, we have the Hulumbian, the Chuccuccino, and the Tea Espresso. Love these item names so much. The Hulumbian we are unable to make, so let's go back. Okay, I really do not like these menus. They are very clunky. You have to go to next menu each and every time. Chuccuccino, I can definitely make that, and it makes sense too, because I gotta make every coffee eventually, so let's see what that gives us. Let's blend the red and green beans to make pink, apparently. I don't think that's how colors work, guys. We got the Chuck E. Cheese coffee. This place has more electrical problems than any place I've ever seen, dang. Oh, surprise, yet another video conference. Hiya, boss, but weren't you supposed to be here in person this time? Promises are made to be broken. I'm too busy with my research and planning for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Don't tell me you're sending another representative. Oh, no, there's no need for that. Listen here, this brand new Game Boy Horror boasts new warping capability. He invented that really quickly considering we just saw you about 2 minutes ago and it didn't have that capability back then. It works fast. I wish that we could do that in real life. I mean, video conferences sounded so magical at the time. This still sounds magical now. Oh, another mind-numbingly deep flavor. For that we get... well... just watch. The Power Grip. Yeah, missed opportunity to say the least. Next time, I really will be there in person. I'll hold you to that, even if you say promises are made to be broken. And which Nintendo character was originally intended to give you this? No, not the kid from The Wizard. Believe it or not, Olimar. He even was meant to have a crowd of Pikmin following him, and he would throw a blue Pikmin at Luigi. Power Grip is a helpful item if you're having trouble making those counterattacks with your hammer, as it makes it so that you will never drop your hammer when defending against attacks. This can definitely be useful, and I will show it at a later point, but I don't feel it necessary right now. Besides, we're probably not going to be getting in any battles for the rest of this particular video. Let's go right back into the Starbean system and see if we can brew yet another coffee before we take off. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be the case, but I could easily get these. The Woo Beans are dropped by regular enemies, and the He Beans are gotten from minigames. It would not be hard to get this many, and I think I will. Wow, I am able to kill enemies with just the first strike and get 2 Woo Beans in the process. That is incredible. Would you believe me if I told you, if like an idiot back in Starbeans Cafe, I was almost like, well, you know, I could go get these beans really easily, but I think we'll wait on it just because I will inevitably get them from where we're going. Yeah, I'm very glad I didn't go with my original plan. 1 Teehee Espresso coming right up. It's purple. I don't think I'd want to drink anything like that considering that purple swamp water that kills you in the Mario universe, but we'll try it. Try anything once. Here I am, in the flesh! It's been quite a while since I've seen you all here. You look like a ghost. You sure you don't mean here I am in the ectoplasm? Oh, hey, boss. Whoa, your shadow is looking pretty thin there. You haven't been sick, have you? No, I'm just testing my latest invention, a gown that lets anyone become a ghost. By wearing this gown, you can become a ghost anytime, anyplace, anywhere you want. So you finally become a ghost yourself, eh, boss? Yep, and while I may be a ghost, I can still taste new drinks. They won't just go through you? Apparently not. This is a mysteriously dim, short-lived flavor. It's just the kind of bean juice that'll attract the long-overlooked market of afterlifers. Gotta market to those dead people. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time. Maybe it'll aid you. Of course, he just gives us a necktie and not the gown that he's wearing that would make us transparent to all attacks that would come after us. And there's Luigi with the poltergust once again. I don't know why he feels the need to use the .egad all the time. I mean, egad was kind of the person who gave it to him, but we'll see what this new cobalt necktie is. If I recall, it's a really good item. Yeah, it doubles your stash points, so you'll get lots and lots of critical hits. Again, I could equip this right now, but I think I'll save it for later. My main concern was getting all those coffees made, and how about we check them out? The Hoo blend will give us +4 BP. Mario's got fewer, so we'll give that to him. The Chuckachino gives +4 defense. I think I'll give that to Luigi, as he is typically the tank character of the two. And the Teehee Espresso, +6 to a random stat. Let's give it to Mario. 109 Whoa! Well, that could not have gone better. Mario, it's no secret that Mario's the attacker of the two and Luigi's the tank, but getting +6 power on Mario? That's lucky, man. Okay, I can't make any more coffees, but there's only one more that I need to do, and that is the Hoolumbian. I need 10 Hoo Beans, which those are the rarest variety. Now, what I said earlier, a few videos ago, I said that Hoo Beans and Chuckle Beans are finite, as you can only find them in blocks or in the ground, respectively. Well, that's true to a point. They're not finite for the entire game, but by the point that I would have wanted to have gotten all those rewards for brewing the coffees, they are finite for that amount of time. I should have been more clear about that, so don't worry. If you've used up all of your Hoo Beans or all of your Chuckle Beans, you will get chances to get more of them. They are not finite for the entire game. They are just finite for the time being, and by the time that you can get as many as you want, the reward that I want to get would no longer be able to do certain things that I wanted to do. That's what I was trying to say. But here in Bean Bean Castletown, with 6 coffees under our belt, only 1 more to go, I think we've made quite a lot of progress and gotten some really great stuff. How about we end things off here? Next time on Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, we head to Bean Bean International Airport and hopefully meet up with Princess Peach. See you guys then.